The circumstances under which 34-year-old Nicole Polonio died inside her home on January 28th are unthinkable to say the least. Days ahead of her demise, reports surfaced that she may have had a mental health crisis or mental breakdown. She was spotted partially nude a few blocks away from her residence on January 22nd. But what happened later was shocking.
Nicole is somebody who was full of life. We're full of life. So when she made it act like that, first I think that was a joke. And I like, okay, I jump on my car and I follow her. When I follow her, I go to her house. When I reach there, his sister say, I don't call the police already, you know. We have it. So I said, okay, then I go in. I gone back again the Monday because of my friend. When I gone back the Monday, Nicole may want to come out through the window. So I tell her, Nicole, relax. Just behave yourself. If you behave, they will let you out. I got know this at a Tuesday. When I reached the Tuesday, around say 11:30, I bust in at the house. When I bust in at the house, Nicole me chain up, you know, her hand and her foot. I was shocked. I was like, what? I was like, release her. That was the first thing come to my mouth. Like, God, please release her. Like, make her try to do something. Not just chain up her so.
The relatives with whom Polonio lived bound her by the hands and feet using chains and padlocks. Her niece Ashley Saunders, hearing of what was happening to her aunt, rushed to the house to find Polonio restrained with chains by the neck as well.
I asked where are the cameras because this just looked unrealistic. Like this, tell me this is a joke. And they looked at me and said, no, it's not, it's real. And
what is that? What?
And I was like, if it's real, then I hope you know that this is illegal. Because you have her chained up against her will. This is against her human rights. This, you don't do somebody this, Well, when I walk in on the Wednesday, it was just her feet chained to the bed with padlock, the bed foot, and then her hands were up, chained up, and she just made a, scream. She may even hoarse. Her lips may look white. She just may look, I don't know if the word that malnourished, like it may just literally look like a movie scene, like a kidnapping, And, they continue to say that, she's a threat to herself and others around her. This real, this serious, this just not right. So I broke down and I cry, and they just watch me in the next room and they tell me that I just don't understand. There's nothing to understand. This is wrong.
The police were called in. Several attempts were made to assist Polonio, who was obviously in distress inside the home, but to no avail.
Let's go call a public clinic so we could give her injection, make she relax. I don't call a public clinic. What they give you there? They give me pills. I said, but this not so normal. I tell her I could go talk to Nicole through the window. So she said, yes, if you feel like. So I open the window. And Nicole tell me, you say how they have me chain up like chicken? Please go talk to me, pa. Call police to make them release me. I no bathe 3 days, I no drink water 3 days, and I want make the release me.
I offered the help that would hurt me even more. That I kept asking and kept asking and kept asking if I could bring a private doctor, if I could just let me help. It was just terrible. They refused to help.
I know she's dead.
I know she's dead.
On Saturday morning, Polonio was discovered dead inside her room, sources say, with bruises all over her body. A post-mortem examination conducted on the body indicates that she died from positional asphyxia. This occurs when a person is placed in a posture that prevents or impedes the mechanism of normal breathing.
I believe it. I can't even say that they intentionally killed her. I have no idea because only they were in the room, and while I was there, I never said anything horrendous, because I would have stepped in because that would be crossing the line. So I can't speak for what I didn't see in the room, but what I did see, was enough to know that I'm wrong.
Relatives and friends say that Polonio was not known to have been diagnosed with any mental health issue, but believe that the action taken by the family was wrong and may have cost Polonio her life. You're her friend. At any point, do you know that she had maybe a mental health issue or anything like
Nope,
that?
nope. Nicole and I was going to the gym, and Nicole was okay. If Nicole had any mental issues, why did she pay her trainer a whole month fee? That sound like somebody who have mental issues to you?
You know your auntie for be diagnosed with any kind of mental health?
Never. And even that I made try to implement and say that, we can't diagnose her as crazy. I mean, I feel like what doctor should be the one to do that. We can't just label her as crazy and start treating her that way. And not even a crazy person deserve to be treated that way. She never died from a gunshot or, from somebody just heartless or what you'd expect. That it touched you because of a family issue,
Polonio leaves behind 5 children, ages 15 to 3. The police are investigating and have since handed over the case file to the DPP's office to determine, if any, who is responsible for her death. Duane, Moody for News 5.